number of diseases and disorders for which our modern medical science has no answer. They have declared them as incurable diseases. And one of such incurable diseases is motor neuron disease. The disease is characterized by loss of motor neurons in this limbs and respiratory muscles are affected. According to medical literature, the death occurs in 3 to 5 years. Before we go ahead, I must share with you a very dreadful incident that took place 7 years before. I had fasciculations and twitching all over my body. There was a partial loss of sensation in my limbs. A general treatment was taken, but there was no relief. Consulted a specialist from Lilavati Hospital, Mumbai. He advised to do certain investigations, including EMG. Investigations were carried out, reports came, and doctor diagnosed the disease as motor neuron disease. My mind was refusing to accept. Repeated investigations, but the reports of repeated investigations also confirmed the same disease. Opinions and cross opinions of neurologists were taken, but all of them were on the same page. The same disease renowned scientist Stephen Hawking was also suffering from. In this disease, motor neurons commit suicide and body parts become waste. They get paralyzed. I was running from pillar to post and post to pillar. I was begging for remedy, but I got to see a sorry figure on every face. Everyone showed me sympathy, compassion, consolation, pity, but no one had an answer, no one had a cure, no one had a remedy, no one had a medicine. Everyone I asked reacted that you have to live with this. The implied meaning of their reaction was that you have to die with this and the death is going to be tragic. I was left with no choice but to shout, call and cry in the name of destiny. Call and cry in the name of sculptor of destiny. The search for remedy began. It was relentless like a fire. The spiritual sadhana was the only hope. No scripture was left unturned. Some Rudrakshas and mantras showed some promising results. With full faith and devotion, zeal and intensity, unity and integrity, the mission was turned on. The results of hard work were affirmative and favorable. The mystery, the secrets, the keys of Rudrakshas and mantras were revealed. It became my pursuit, it became my mission. Different configurations and combinations of malas, Rudrakshas and mantras were tried to such an extent that eventually I got them mastered. The techniques of exploring the energies hidden in the magical beads was acquired by the mind. Rudraksha and mantra sadhana was continued, and to my surprise, in few months' time, my limbs regained the strength. The symptoms of disease disappeared. Twitching gone, fasciculations gone. My mind captured the power of Rudraksha, the power of mantras. I want to show you some evidences. Look at the background. There is a case paper showing remarks and diagnosis of the doctors. You can see me today. I am free of all disease symptoms. From this whole incident, one logic was drawn by my mind, and the logic is like this. If the MND symptoms can disappear by Rudraksha healing process, then why can't the symptoms of other diseases disappear with the same treatment? Why can't the symptoms of depression disappear? Why can't the symptoms of psychological disorders disappear? This will work upon all psychosomatic, psychological diseases. A formula was evolved, and the formula is like this: Rudraksha, heal your mind, and your mind will heal you. I started analyzing the science of energy, the science of mantras, and their effects on human psychology. I started correlating my observations with the descriptions of scriptures. Based on the scriptures, based on the science of energy, based on the experience, the different combinations and configurations of malas are conceptualized, designed for different purposes. Today, whole world is suffering, and 80% of the ailments are psychological in nature. Someone has an anxiety, someone has a depression, someone has a stress, someone has a migraine, someone has psychological disorders, someone has an addiction. Rudraksha coupled with mantras has an answer to many health issues. Rudraksha healing helps in changing our lifestyle. It helps in calming our mind, tranquilizing our mind, dissolving anxiety, and stabilizing the neurons. The body is equipped with inbuilt defensive mechanisms, inbuilt defensive devices, but they have gone out of order because of unfavorable working conditions due to our lifestyle. the favorable conditions can trigger them again. They will start working again, and the favorable conditions can be created by Rudraksha healing, chanting mantras, doing meditation, doing yogic processes. Conditions might be hopeless, still no need to lose the hope. Try Rudraksha healing, a safe healing without any side effects. Look at me. I am free from all miseries. Same thing can happen with you. And I want to see you healthy both physically and mentally. Feel free to contact on the number displayed at the bottom. Om Rudraya Namaha. Om Rudraya Namaha. Om